Hey there everybody, welcome to another episode of Gideon's Tactical. Today we are checking out the Leatherman Crater C33x folding knife. This is a sweet little EDC blade. We're going to just do an old school tabletop review today, just give you the basic specs and tell you my overall opinion on it and see if it's worth a purchase by you out there in YouTube land. Give you some basic specs here. We got a 2.6 inch blade made out of 420 high carbon steel. Rockwell hardness 57 to 58, hollow grind. This one is serrated. You can get it plain with a blacked out finish. Liner lock made with glass reinforced nylon handles. Pocket clip. Carabiner slash bottle opener. Really nice. Made here in the USA in the state of Oregon. 25-year warranty. Those are the basic specs. Weighs in at 2.36 ounces. Really nice and lightweight. Awesome. Love that about this blade. I picked this up for a great price. This is an awesome US-made blade for under $20. Now, the thing with this design is they have a couple different makes and models. I believe it's like the C33, they have C33X, C33XLC or something, all sorts of different ones. This is the basic model. It's just the knife with that little carabiner and bottle opener we'll look at in a second. You can also get these with a flathead and a Phillips screwdriver that fold out as well. So it's almost kind of like a mini multi-tool if you kind of want to upgrade, and those will usually run you about 25 bucks. But this one is the basic model, and you can find them online for under $20. A US-made blade, that's pretty impressive. And I got to tell you guys, I've just picked this up. You know, it's just kind of floating around there. I was making an order on another knife, actually the Buck Punk, which we'll be reviewing here shortly. But I bought that, and I just needed to basically purchase another, cheap individual knife to get the free shipping. So I saw this one. I said, hey, you know what? That looks interesting. Let's pick it up, see how it feels. Really wasn't expecting a lot, but I got to tell you guys, for under $20 for a US-made knife, I am very, very impressed. We got that hollow grind, and this one happened to have serrations on it with that blacked out finish, and I really like those serrations. You can see they're really nice, shallow. It's very easy to resharpen them, and they cut through webbing and rope a lot easier, and they don't tear as much as, say, more aggressive serrations that we know maybe from I'm trying to think of some other companies out there. Some old Kershaw serrations, CRKT, some of those other companies. That I love that type of serration. Very mild, and they're much more like human teeth that will tear through rope and cord a lot easier than, say, more aggressive serrations. Like I said, hollow grind, spear point design. I love that with a really detailed tip. You can really get in there, get some detail work done, get out a splinter, do some, cutting for medical reasons, whatever. Very detailed and pretty thin blade, which is really nice because you can really get that EDC stuff going and be able to use this for a lot of really good, just opening packaging at 2.6 inches. This is not a tactical knife, and I wouldn't call this a wilderness knife. It's just a good EDC size blade. You opening packaging, cutting rope, cutting some, just materials around the house. You're doing some yard work. You're doing some home improvement tasks. And you just need a good, reliable blade. That's a great blade length and great blade design. You can get it plain edge as well, satin finish or this blacked out finish. Let's go ahead and go on to the handle. It's glass reinforced nylon. Kind of looks a little bit like micarta when I was looking at it. It's kind of nice, interesting. Got some little lines there. No texturing. You're not going to get really any traction on the blade. You don't have any jimping back there. You do have a really nice groove there for your finger. Locks you into place. And I got to say, guys, even though the handle's kind of big, it is a little bit big and bulky in your pocket, say, compared to maybe some other 2.5-inch blades out there on the market. But that handle just feels very comfortable, fills out my whole hand really well. I wear large size gloves and is very comfortable. I really wasn't expecting it to be all that comfortable, but this feels awesome in your hand and is just a delight to use and just wield. It's very comfortable, very nice. You're going to get great traction, be able to do all your EDC tasks really well. The only downside is with that handle, obviously, that it is a little bit thicker and just going to be a bit bigger and bulkier in your pocket than, say, some other knives. Let's go ahead and go on to deployment. It is for righties only. It's got a thumb stud there with a nice groove. You can easily purchase that whole thumb stud without even flicking your wrist. Boom, you got it whipping out there really nice, fast, with huge, look at that, brass bushings in there. That is awesome. Very tough, very durable. Those are massive. Those are like the biggest bushings I've ever seen in there. That is awesome. I love that. It's not going to wiggle. No blade play. Up, down, left, or right. That is super locked in. Really, really locked in. Really nice. I really like that. With that liner lock, you can see there, hits directly 50% of the blade. It's not going to pop too far to the left or to the right. nice and centered in there. And again, no blade play and very easy to disengage. You can just grab it right there with your thumb, out of the way, boom, in place and perfectly centered. For under 20 bucks, US made, perfectly centered knife. I mean, what's there to complain about? Boom, whips open, a superb EDC blade in my opinion. It's just going to be a great, I don't know, just pleasure to use. Pocket clip is tip down only. That's kind of a down. You know, I always like carrying it tip up, but it is a very nice, strong pocket clip. Leatherman stamped in there. That's not, you know, drawn in. It says Leatherman there, and it's nice and stamped in. Very strong, durable. It's not going to tear up your pocket, which is a plus as well because of the smoothness of the glass reinforced nylon handles, which is awesome that it's not going to tear up your pocket. So if you were carrying this with nicer pants and you were rocking this EDC to work, you know, to your job, to the office, it's not going to thrash your pocket, but it is going to ride very deep, and you're not going to worry about losing this thing blacked out, so it kind of hides itself, which is really nice. Finally, going on here to the bottle opener carabiner. Kind of goofy, you know, whatever. It's a nice little added feature that they give you. It's a little carabiner hook. You know, you could hook it on your pants if you wanted to, onto a pack, inside a pack, you know, on one of those little keychain hooks if you wanted to. And it is nice and strong, durable enough to pop the bottle off of Coke cans, you know, root beer or your beer. You know, just bust that out, you know, when you're at the pub or at the local watering hole, and you'll be able to pop the top off your beer bottle nice and easy. Really nice. It's nice and strong. And then to put it back in place, you just push straight in and move it back. Boom, it's gone. You don't have to worry about it. Really nice to purchase as well. Very easy to open that thing if you do want it, or close it and keep it nice and sturdy in there. Boom, there it is. Again, the Leatherman Crater C33X. I got to tell you guys, I paid $18 for this knife, and it was worth every penny. I may actually keep it as a nice little EDC blade. I quite haven't decided yet, but you know, I would definitely be open to it. It's a great little blade for under 20 bucks, made here in the USA with a 25-year warranty. I guarantee you this will last you for 25 years, and if it doesn't, Leatherman will replace it free of charge. So I hope this has helped you out. I would recommend it. Stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.